Well, disgraced and suspended former Sheriff Darryl Daniels arraigned in Clay County Court Wednesday. Daniels was arrested and booked 2 weeks ago at his own jail. State investigators say he lied and destroyed evidence during an investigation into the arrest of his longtime mistress. The arrest came 5 days before the primary election, a race Daniels lost. The notoriously camera-loving sheriff did not appear in court because his lawyers waived his appearance. They had previously entered a plea of not guilty on his behalf. The judge set October 20th for the next court date.